What is up, everyone? MunchingOrange here, and welcome back to Pokemon Sword and Shield. Last episode, we took down 4 gym leaders back to back in the Champion Cup Finals, and today we're back in the locker room getting ready to take on Champion Leon himself. Or at least I hope that that's what we're doing today, because last time after the semifinals, we did get interrupted, but at least according to this man, it's time for the championship match. If you're ready, please head for the pitch. And if you guys are ready for the final battle of Pokemon Sword and Shield, make sure to leave a like down below, as we are heading straight in to the stadium. And this time for real, the final transition. Watch there be another one. I bet there's gonna be another one somehow. But there he is at last, Champion Leon. I can't believe we actually made it, guys. We're finally going to be taking on the unbeatable, undefeated champion. The tents still there on the pitch, and the exact opposite from the audience, cheering and yelling. They're both fantastic, wouldn't you say? But remember, the audience is also a bit cruel. They want nothing more than to see one of us lose, after all. Caraman, you might want to get that in focus. I don't know, that's just me, but... Oh, there we go, he actually listened. It can fill you with fear knowing that, but I absolutely love pushing past the fear. I love giving it everything I've got as a trainer, and seeing my team give everything they've got to seize another victory. It's the greatest feeling in the world, and I can't get enough of it. I can feel my partners itching with anticipation inside their Pokeballs. We're gonna have a real champion time. I'm the Galar Region's champion, Leon. Me and Charizard and all the rest of our team will use all our knowledge and experience to crush you completely. It's actually happening? Oh my gosh, I really thought we were about to get interrupted. No. Please, no. Hey, look at the monitor. What is that on the big screen? No way. They're really gonna do this to us? Hello there, Leon and Orange. Just letting you know. What do you want, Rose? I think it's time I brought about the darkest day, for the sake of Galar's future, of course. But I'm in a bit of a pickle. The energy released by the darkest day is too much for us to contain. What is this man talking about? Whoa! Did he just summon a Dynamax Pokemon? I'm sorry it's come to this, but it's you who forced my hand, Leon. You refuse to listen. Wait a minute, did he just summon a bunch of Dynamax monsters in one turn? I mean, in every stadium? Lee! Orange! Ah, yes! Our trusty sidekick! That video stream! That was from Hammerlock Stadium, right? What in the world did the chairman do? I don't know. But everything he was saying yesterday, did he really pull this crazy stunt to solve some problem 1,000 years in the future? I've got to go see what's going on. I'm the champion. I have to go. I should have realized what the chairman intended to do before it came to this. I'll take responsibility now for fixing this mess. No, please don't go. This is the real champion time. Come on, can we just do our battle real quick? It'll take like 5 minutes. I'll sweep through your team and then we can go take care of this, Leon. But Lee, you're terrible at directions. What if you get lost along the way? Desperate times call for desperate measures, right? I want to help my brother, Orange. I've got to. But I can't even manage to beat you, so what sort of help could I ever be? Just try your best. What can I even do? Hold the phone. The chairman was talking about the darkest day. That's the thing where the sky went all dark once, ages and ages ago, right? What does he mean? He's bringing that about? And where do we even hear that name? What name? The darkest day? I'm pretty sure it was... Actually, no, I'm not sure. Was it back in Motostoke? Oh wait, both answers are right, because the statue of the hero was in Motostoke at the Budu Drop-In. Yeah, that statue of the hero in Motostoke. Sonia said something back then, didn't she? Though it turned out to be wrong, since there were actually 2 heroes and all that. Still, those 2 managed to bring an end to the darkest day with the Sword and Shield Pokemon. Are me and Hop about to be the 2 modern-day heroes? Sonia thought the Pokemon might still be sleeping somewhere though, right? We should try to find them, Orange, but where to start looking? The Slumbering Weald, of course. That's it. I'm sure it's gotta be the Slumbering Weald. That illusion you tried to fight off that day. It must have been one of the Pokemon that are supposed to be sleeping there. Let's go back to the Slumbering Weald. If we're lucky, we'll find something that can help. Something? What could it be aside from the legendary? Oh man, I'm getting nostalgic all of a sudden. Even though it was only a month ago that we were here, it's still a while. Huh? Orange and Hop. Ah, I completely forgot about the championship match. What are you two doing here? What? So she wasn't even there to cheer us on. Haven't you been watching the news at all? The tournament is off, Sonia. The chairman saw to that, and to sending the entire region into a state of havoc. Huh? What? What happened while I was researching things in the Slumbering Weald? Well, for starters, there's a great black storm or something raging over Hammerlock Stadium. What are they calling it? The Darkest Day? It's thrown everything into disarray. Still, I'm sure we don't need to worry too much. The unbeatable champion will be able to take care of everything, won't he? Hold on a tick, ma'am. Did you say the Darkest Day? Oh, Sonia's getting triggered right now. The Darkest Day is the name for the black storm that nearly brought the Galar region to ruin in ancient times. Not triggered in a bad way, like Spidey senses tingling, you know? So what are you here for, Orange? To stop the Darkest Day, of course. Stop the Darkest Day? You mean you're gonna search for the Sword and Shield Pokemon? Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Okay, here, take this. You should head to the Slumbering Weald. I'll catch up with you once I'm done looking into something that's been bothering me. Oh wow, she actually gave us revives. I was about to say, usually she gives us revives, but I thought that it might be something special to catch the legendaries, but nope. Just the same old Sonia classic, but with a Dynamax twist this time. All that matters is that you do what you can. You've become a fine Pokemon trainer, after all. Thanks, Mum. I know I have. Ready for this, Orange? I wonder if we're about to head straight into a wall of fog again. Not that it'd bother us now. We've both grown loads stronger, and so have our Pokemon. Going into the forest after Wooloo that day, that was the start of everything, wasn't it? A legendary beginning, really. I reckon whatever we're about to see will be pretty legendary itself. Let's head in and add another page to our tale. To our tale, okay. I like how he switched that up. It's no longer the tale of the one who will become champion, but rather our tale, because of course, Hop's dreams of becoming champ are donezo. I guess he's gotta write himself into our story instead, but I gotta say, our trainer is looking quite jammin' in the current outfit. I did some slight tweaks, got rid of those leather pants and instead got the joggers that I liked a lot from before. But instead of the red stripe, we got the white stripes now to match a little bit with our Gucci backpack here. But looks like this time we can head even deeper into the Slumbering Weald. And already we're gonna find some Pokemon that were definitely not available earlier. Oh my gosh, is that what I think it is? Okay, I've actually been wanting to know the name of this Pokemon forever, so we're gonna find that it is Orbeetle. Except I actually knew its name because I was using one in my Pokemon Shield playthrough, which we may actually get a chance to see later on in this episode, because I think that this might be a version exclusive thing. Or well, I know that it's a version exclusive thing. As yes, we do get the critical capture. I thought I heard the jingle, but what? Again? This has happened to me twice now, where a Pokemon actually breaks out of a critical capture. And I didn't even know that that could happen. Like, how does that happen, actually? I thought a critical capture was supposed to catch a Pokemon no matter what, but I just noticed that said super effective. Like, I read it, and for some reason I didn't think, oh, it's gonna destroy it, but it definitely did, as U-turn does have a pretty high power, even though it switches your Pokemon out too, so yeah. Guess we're not gonna catch Orbeetle, but an even better Pokemon has just popped up in the background there in our first encounter with Galarian Weezing. And not just one, but like 3 of them actually popped up there. Okay, well, definitely been looking forward to catching this one. The Doug Dimmadome of the Galar region, filling the air with neutralizing gas there, which is Galarian Weezing's new ability here. So let's see if this time around, with no critical captures, we're not even gonna get close to it. As it goes for the self-destruct, but joke's on you, buddy. Daenerys is not affected by that, so yeah. That's definitely not what I was expecting from that battle. The neutralizing gas wears off though. Kind of forgot what that does. I believe it negates the effects of Pokemon's abilities, so any ability like Intimidate that would actually affect the Galarian Weezing, or like Mold Breaker, which would allow you to hit it with Earthquake, will not work. But then again, it doesn't have levitate, so I guess Earthquake would hit it no matter what. Which is kind of weird to think about, because it's literally levitating, but it doesn't have the ability levitate, so it can definitely be hit by ground moves. I don't know, it just doesn't make sense, because it's actually floating above the ground, but we're going to catch it this time around. Hopefully that means the luck has turned around with the quick balls, and maybe it'll work on that Orbeetle from earlier. As actually Daenerys is learning Dragon Rush right now, which is a very powerful dragon move, physical with 100 power there, but I don't know if it's necessarily better than our Dragon Darts. And I do like that Dragon Darts is like the signature move of Daenerys, like no other Pokemon can learn that, so we're gonna keep that. And Weezing's data will be added in as the Poison Gas, Poison and Fairy type Pokemon. This Pokemon consumes particles that contaminate the air. Instead of leaving droppings, it expels clean air. Droppings? Like, that means what I think it means, right? So Weezing doesn't poop, it just releases clean air into the, well, air. That's nice to know. You got your own personal Febreze can as a Pokemon, so you don't actually need Febreze ever. Just carry a Galarian Weezing with you at all times, or at least whenever you go to the bathroom. But what the heck is going on here? It looks like we've got a couple of winding paths and even a TM over there, so I guess the Slumbering Weald is going to be a bit of a maze. Ooh, is that another critical capture I hear? Yes, it is. And this time, it should be staying in, and it does, as Barboach is caught. I was gonna say, if that one didn't stay in the Pokeball, man, I don't know what to think about these critical captures anymore, but this is going to be the Whiskers Pokemon. Its slimy body is hard to grasp. In one region, it is said to have been born from hardened mud. What region could that be? Are they referencing like a future alternate form of Barboach? Like maybe the Sinnoh form, if the Sinnoh remakes ever come out? What would they actually call the Sinnoh forms? Like, you know how we have Alolan forms and Galarian forms? So what would it be for Sinnoh? Because I don't know if they would do Sinnohan. That doesn't sound right for some reason. I mean, I guess they totally could do it, but it just sounds kind of off to me. The Sinnohan form Barboach coming to a Pokemon game near you in a couple more years, I guess. Anyway, we got another Orbeetle. We get our second chance at catching this guy. And I hope that the Quick Ball can actually work out this time, as I've just noticed that Daenerys is our highest level Pokemon, so we should definitely not have her leading the party anymore. I mean, I do like having Daenerys, because it has U-turn, so it can always get out if it's a sticky situation, but I don't really want her gaining too much experience. Although I think she levels up slower than the rest of the team, so it kind of balances out in the end. We are going to catch the Orbeetle this time around, and that will be registered in the Dex as the 7-spot Pokemon. It's famous for its high level of intelligence, and the large size of its brain is proof that it also possesses immense psychic power. So that whole ladybug-looking shell on its back there is actually its brain? Now that's what I call 500 IQ. And now that we got that, I guess there's not much else to catch around here. Whoa, spoke too soon. There's a freaking Corviknight, dude. Okay, well, I'm actually trying to go that way, so I guess we're going to run into it anyway. Feels bad, but it does remind me that I wanted to switch up the leading man in the party, who's actually going to be the leading woman here in Violet. So we're going to get that since she's got the Volt Switch, so if we do come into a Pokemon that we don't really want to fight, can always Volt Switch out of there, but excuse me, Galarian Weezing. Please step out of my way, good sir. Okay, there we go. We're going to be able to get past, and might as well search around in the grass for a little bit more. Never know what you're going to find, but it is going to be a Munna, which I don't think we've actually caught yet, and it's a lot bigger than I thought when compared in size to Toxtricity there. That is, if Pokemon are scaled to size, then Munna's a lot bigger than I thought, but then again, there's Pokemon like Wailord which are definitely not scaled to size, but Munna will be caught. And once we get that in the Dex, we can check out its actual size, which is apparently 2 feet. Late at night, it appears beside people's pillows as it feeds on dreams. The patterns on its body give off a faint glow. I like Muna because it was a Pokemon that was foreshadowed since way back in Gen 1. There was like this NPC that said there was a pink Pokemon with a floral pattern on it. I don't know if it's confirmed whether or not that actually did refer to Muna or not, but a lot of people seem to say that, so I always found it cool. Maybe Muna actually was intended to be all the way back in Gen 1, and somehow they didn't get around to it until Gen 5. But it does make an appearance here in the Galar region, which actually has a lot of love for the Unnovan Pokemon. But over here, we're going to find the TM for Phantom Force, which of course we already have on Daenerys, so we are well acquainted with what that move does. But I really wonder if there's anything rare around here. I feel like there's always that 1% rarity Pokemon hiding in the grass, but so far at least we haven't really seen anything too crazy, so I'm just gonna keep running ahead for now, as actually, oh my gosh, okay, well there's your rare Pokemon. The Galarian Stunfisk almost traps us in its trap there, but you can actually, if you run quick enough, avoid those entirely, so we're gonna do just that and head on up to Hop. What's going on? What's with this fog? It's even worse than the first time we came here. Is it though? I remember we could barely see a step in front of us, but as you say that, it actually thickens even worse. And out of the fog comes both legendary doggos. Oh my. Lord. Grilled. I like to imagine that their cries sound like Ekans and coughing in the anime. Coughing. Ekans. They really are here! The Sword and the Shield Pokemon! I knew it! But can we actually interact with them this time around? Maybe we just weren't high level enough the first time we encountered them? Or they just disappear into the fog anyway. That's cool. Hey! Where are you going? We need your help over here! You two! What in the world are you doing? What? Come off it, Sonia! You must have seen that, right? Those Sword and Shield Pokemon! They were right in front of us! But then they disappeared into the forest. Well, of course she's not going to believe you now. Hop, you sure you haven't lost the plot? There was no one here but the two of you. What? Then were those just illusions or something? Listen, I dug into some literature from other regions, and I finally found something. Mentions of the sword Pokemon Zacian and the shield Pokemon called Zamazenta. The writing said that those two Pokemon were born somewhere beyond the Slumbering Weald, sometime long, long ago. Did they really? Ta, Sonia, thanks for digging into it. Even if it is just an illusion or whatever, we did manage to find that Pokemon again. Maybe the sword and the shield that those two used to carry are still here too. Wait, how does he know about, or that they used to carry a sword and a shield? Is that why they look so different? Because they've been separated from the sword and shield? They may have been sleeping in the Slumbering Weald right next to your hometown all this time. Perhaps that's why no one has entered the deepest parts of these woods for so long. I wonder where Sonia got that info from, though. She said it was from books of another region, but I don't see why another region would have books on the legendaries of this region. And now that I'm here at the fishing spot, I don't really feel like catching whatever it is, but it's too late now. Get out here, Barboach. Like, what are the chances that there's actually some super rare Pokemon here, aside from the legendaries, I mean, that we haven't encountered for the Pokedex yet? Are we in the same game still? When did Pokemon become Zelda? Would you take a look at that, Orange? Now that's something you don't see every day. This place definitely feels like the stuff of legend. The Legend of Zelda, yeah. Specifically Twilight Princess, I guess, since we're dealing with wolves too, but man, this is so beautiful. I don't say that often about games. Well, that's a lie. There's a lot of games where I would describe the scenery as beautiful, but looks like the sword and shield are there after all. How did you know that, Hop? See that, Orange? The sword and the shield! The legends really were true! I don't remember these legends at all, apparently, but whoa, do we actually get to choose? No way. It's gonna be the sword, right? Yeah, because we're playing Pokemon Sword, so of course we're going to obtain the Rusted Sword. And I'm guessing that Hop will get the shield, but It is said that a hero used this sword to halt a terrible disaster in ancient times, but it's grown rusty and worn. That settles it. I'm taking the shield. Though, wow, would you look at the state of this thing? Seems like it might fall into pieces if you so much as look at it funny. Then you better look at it as serious as you can, Hop. That ain't your serious face. I don't know if these rusty old things will really be able to stop the darkest day, but, well, I guess it can't hurt to have them along. Let's hope they bring us some good luck. Yeah, you picked that up. Aw, really? I thought they were going to show him somehow putting it into his backpack. Because where did it go? Maybe the Pokemon themselves really are still asleep somewhere. So it seems we're on our own if we want to go help Lee. This is all the help we've got. A rusty sword and shield. Yeah, I'm sure that will help stop a giant darkness cloud from taking over the world. I really thought there would be a hidden item behind the, I don't want to say tombstone, but I'm really not sure what this is. A pedestal, a shrine of some kind. Whoa, look at our character's eyes here in the slumbering weald. Feels like they're burning with more fiery passion than usual, but is there really nothing else to do here? I guess not for now, so we better show our findings to Sonia then. Wow, this walk feels a lot longer than it was to get here. Oh, I guess Sonia's actually gone. Do we really have to walk all the way out of here? Come on, can we like fly out? I bet we can't, like, there's no way, right? Nope, we're out of the Uber's service range, so what are we gonna do with this rusted sword and shield though? We don't have the actual legendary Pokemon with us, so what the heck, man? Where do we go now? I guess to Hammerlock? Cause it's not like Sonia or anyone is out here, but man, this is bringing back some memories right now from all the way back at the beginning of the game. And okay, never mind, I like the music back over here. No. Take me back. I've done enough reminiscing. Hey, what's going on here? Whoa, we got some new music. Kinda creepy here, but also Raihan. A little less creepy, I guess. Well, if it isn't Orange and Hop, it's a real shame the way things have turned out. You make it all the way to the championship match, then something like this has to happen. Come on, we kinda saw it coming. Well, I didn't actually. I thought that something might interrupt us, but I really thought it would be after the match with Leon, not right before it's about to happen. You don't gotta rub it in though, come on Raihan. And Chairman Rose thinking that the energy pouring from the darkest day would somehow be the key to saving Galar's future? It all seems a bit mad if you ask me. I can't follow at all how that's supposed to work. Well, I don't care if I'm up against the darkest day or the chairman or whatever. I'm going ahead. I'm off to help my brother. That's right. Gotta help Leon out. And he's gone. That Hop never changes. Always in a rush about something, isn't he? The key thing is that no one's been harmed. We gym leaders work together with the city's Pokemon, and we've got everyone evacuated. Whoa, so Hammerlock's empty right now? And you're fixing to help our champion to save everyone in the Galar region? Of course we are. Our greatest champion ever, and the greatest ever challenger, along with his fiercest rival, all teaming up against the darkest day. I almost feel sorry for it. Go on then, our great challenger, into Hammerlock Stadium with you. That's right, we are undefeated as well, aren't we? So the second greatest challenger so far, until we take down Leon, but wait a minute, can we not go in the buildings? We totally can, and freaking Raihan lied, dude. They did not evacuate the city after all. I mean, I don't know why I expected that building to be empty, but he said they were evacuated, so I figured maybe they actually evacuated everyone, but it's only the people that were outside. They were probably just told to stay indoors or something. To protect themselves against the darkness, you need a little bit of electricity. Gym Challenger, you must help me. You can't be serious. I mean, please, help me. Why would we help you? My Pokemon suddenly Dynamaxed for some reason and started running amok in the stadium. Mr. Raihan was able to subdue the Dynamax Pokemon in the stadium, but if other Pokemon also Dynamax and go on a rampage, the underground power plant would collapse. Mr. Rose is down there right now. I know this is selfish of me, but I must beg your assistance. I want you to head into the underground power plant and stop Mr. Rose. Again, why would I help you, lady? You literally tried to... Well, she really didn't do anything that bad other than delay us from climbing Rose Tower and causing mild annoyance. Mr. Rose has awakened a Pokemon known as Eternatus. Apparently, the energy emitted from his body is what causes Dynamaxing. Eterna, what? At this rate, all the Pokemon in the Galar region will Dynamax and go berserk. Oh noes! If that were to happen, please, you must save Mr. Rose. You can take the lift over there to reach him. I've enlisted the help of the champion's younger brother too, but who knows what is going on? What do you mean? What did you do with our boy Hop? Challenger Orange. Up above, the champion is facing the darkest day. Yes, the lift will take you to the underground power plant. Oh, so we gotta go down instead of up? I thought for some reason we'd be facing Chairman Rose up at the top of Rose Tower again, but we already faced Oleana there, so it's nice to have a change of scenery. Plus, it's probably best not to Dynamax any more Pokemon in buildings. Now's not the time to use this. Try talking to Chairman Rose. Oh, is this like the lift up to the top of the stadium here? I don't really know what's going on here, but whoa. This room is definitely giving me some Pokemon X and Y vibes where we faced Lysander, and I'm getting a very similar vibe from Chairman Rose as well. What is all this? We need to help Lee. Alright, let's get to it then. Before we can help Lee, we've got to take down Chairman Rose, it seems. And there he is, the greatest Pokemon villain of all time. And what do you plan on doing, Gym Challenger? Why, I'm here for the tea party. Did you not email me about tea and crumpets? You specifically said go to the underground power plant with giant glowing pickles in the back. There were very clear instructions. Go into the very bottom floor of the Hammerlock Stadium and find me there in front of the blown up Capsule Corp time machine. Like, this is definitely the spot, Chairman Rose. Are you pulling my leg here, dude? Where's the crumpets, Rose? Pardon, what are you talking about? Oh, wow. He tricked us, dude. There is no tea party. There's nothing to stop now. We've already brought about the darkest day. Or should I say, the ultimate Pokemon, Eternatus. Must I explain myself? Yes, please. From your perspective, I suppose it must seem that I'm doing something terrible. I don't expect you to understand, but I must provide the Galar region with limitless energy to ensure everlasting prosperity. Oh, you meant us spilling the tea party. It is my purpose, my duty, my destiny. That's why we've been giving the wishing stars to Eternatus. Surely you remember the red light that caused a ruckus around Hammerlock. That was all part of our experiments to awaken Eternatus. You must understand, I can't let you interfere with my plan to protect the future of Galar. So there really aren't any snacks, huh? Fine, but we'll have to teach you a lesson for this treachery, Rose. Oh my... Okay? Macrocosmos Rose? He may not actually be the greatest Pokemon villain ever, but he's definitely got one of the coolest themes. And I've only heard like 2 seconds of it so far, but yes, we got the Dynamax power in here. So it looks like we actually can Dynamax versus Rose, and that probably means that he's got a Dynamax of his own. So let's start off with a little bit of Volt switching, as he's actually got the Escavalier out here, and that is a Bug and Steel type, so I'm thinking that it might want a little salsa. You're pretty tough. Yes, entirely too tough. Don't you think that's unfair? I wouldn't call it unfair. I just know my type matchups. Oh my, the music in this battle. I wish you guys could see my reaction right now, like my actual face to this music. I'm losing it right now, but maybe you can hear the excitement through my voice. I know I'm always excited, but I'm like, I don't know how to say it. Like, I'm choking up, tearing up almost. Honestly, this is almost as epic as it gets, up there with the Getsis theme from Black and White. And this is even more grandiose in my opinion. But it looks like his next Pokemon's gonna be Klinklang, so we might as well keep Salsa in. Maybe Chairman Rose specializes in Steel-type Pokemon. I think all the Macrocosmos employees did, actually. But yeah, when those voices came in, the almost angelic chanting in the background, man, that definitely hit. Chairman Rose, although he might not have the best story, at least in my opinion, that music kind of makes up for it there. And the fact that he's not totally evil, like, I get that he's not supposed to be a crazed maniac like Getsis, or a total genocidal dictator like Lysander. He's got his own story to him, you know, and I like that. They kind of did switch things up. At least not making it like the stereotypical Pokemon story. Actually, they switched that up a lot. Like, we didn't have the traditional evil team either. Oh, there it is, the chanting again. As Berserker gets one shot. And I almost want to stay quiet, but I'll probably just turn up the music to make sure you guys can hear this as majestically as it sounds to me. Basically, I'm hoping you get the same emotions if you haven't played through the game yourselves, but I definitely recommend that you do, and wear headphones for this battle specifically, because the music hits, man. But Salsa hits even harder. Although I feel bad that we're kind of sweeping through his team right now, it's his own dang fault for just having a bunch of Pokemon weak to fire, as the Ferrothorn will definitely go down to the Fire Lash there. But come on, Rose, you gotta have someone that can take down Salsa, right? Oh, down to my last Pokemon. This is not looking too good. And that is going to be the Copperajah. I kind of suspected that he might have this Pokemon since we saw Bede using it all that time ago to break down the mural in Stow-on-Side. But I wonder, is it actually going to be the Dynamax Copperajah? Or perhaps even... Oh, I'll show you a move that'll hit so hard, you'll be speechless. Your music already had me speechless. And now it's doing it again as he enlarges his Pokeball. And now enlarges his Woolly Mammoth into a prehistoric powerhouse. Wow. That's it. I have no other words. This is way too epic right now for words, man. As the Fire Lash hits, but it's not quite going to finish it off. Which means that it may very well take us down. Finally, something's going to take down Salsa with the Max Quake. No Lovin' is going to keep us alive this time. You know how usually our Pokemon survive with like 1 health from the friendship we've built, but that's not going to happen this time as Salsa goes down. And I wonder who we should actually bring out to take down this Copperajah then. I guess Nightcrawler? Wait, no, why did I do this again? Oh my gosh, I made this mistake before where I sent in Nightcrawler against a Steel type and it did not work out at all. So I don't know why I did it again. Alright then, hopefully this move will turn things around for me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it will. Also using Fake Out again, which I know doesn't work on Gigantamax. And Nightcrawler will get obliterated. I seem to keep sending him into situations where he's obviously going to die. Wait a minute, what was that little line of text there? It disappeared so quickly that I didn't even get a chance to read it, but you know what? Let's bring out the Pokemon that started it all, guys. Mojo, the Rillaboom, bursting onto the battlefield. Oh, it's the Pointed Stones. I guess he used Stealth Rock at one point. Or maybe it was the Max Steel Spike from Copperajah, spread out spikes on the field. But I did say I was going to Dynamax against Rose, and I waited this long because I wanted it to be our Rillaboom, our buddy, Mojo Jojo. He's only referred to with his full name when he Dynamaxes. Otherwise, he's just Mojo, but once that boy big, he becomes Mojo Jojo, the final member of the Joestar line. And with his godly fist, we will finally take down the Copperajah. And is it just me, or does Mr. Rose, the chairman, actually kind of look like Joseph Joestar as an old man? I think that might be just me. I have JoJo on the mind, even though I haven't watched it in a while, actually, but
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
I'd forgotten how great Pokemon battles are. It's been so long since I battled. That sure was satisfying. Hey, look at that cash. That's all I care about. A man of Macrocosmos should be able to hand out a good reward for taking him down. Actually, this man's a millionaire. He should be giving us even more. Most impressive, Orange. I wouldn't expect any less from a challenger endorsed by the strongest champion ever to grace our beloved Galar region. I really do wish I could have seen the championship match between you two, and I'm terribly sorry to have ruined the whole gym challenge and everything. It's too bad, but it can't be helped. Wait, is this man about to turn himself in? Why can't you just put it all behind us and come watch the championship, bros? That's all I wanted to do this whole time. In order to solve the energy issue as soon as possible, we awakened Eternatus, but we couldn't control it. The champion came to aid me, even at the cost of abandoning the match. Indeed, just like a knight in shining armor, coming to rescue a princess from a dragon. Are you the princess in this scenario? I do tend to ramble on, I know. I love to make speeches. But I think I can stop talking now. I think the champion should have captured Eternatus by now. If you're curious, you can take the lift up. And I trust you'll be going too, right, Hop? I certainly hope losing to me didn't discourage you too much. Go on now, both of you. Go see how our champion's doing. Oh, so Hop actually lost to him already? Discouraged? You don't get it, do you, Chairman? Neither me nor my Pokemon are anywhere near giving up. We've learned how to be strong, thanks to the gym challenge you organized. Dang, the clapback. Although he did run away, so I don't know. Definitely not discouraged, but he still lost to Rose somehow, a man who hasn't battled in years. Of course I won't stop you. Head up via the lift if you wish. Even though in this game they tried to avoid showing the kids getting too involved in the crazy plot going on, every time they'd be like, oh, you gotta leave this to the adult, you know, mommy and daddy are speaking, not the 10-year-old savior that we always are as the protagonist of the games. But basically I figured that was because if this wasn't a Pokemon world, Chairman Rose would probably just bring out his guards and they'd obviously be able to overpower some children and just hold him hostage or whatever it is they would do with them. But this is the Pokemon world, so once you beat a grown man in battle, there's nothing at all that the villain can do but disappear off into the distance. Alright, Orange, I'm ready for anything. Are you? Wait, do we need to heal our Pokemon? Yeah, we've no idea what's going on up there. Better be sure you're really ready. I literally don't know what's happening right now, but let's just make sure that our Pokemon are healed up. And they're actually not, for once. The story didn't just heal us, I guess. So let's make sure that we're in tip-top shape for this final battle. And now we're ready to take the lift to destiny. Are you? Of course. Wouldn't expect any less from my rival. Now come on, we've got to help Lee. And we're instantly transported up here. Oh me, oh my, what the heck is that? And why did I think Leon had a Dragonite? That is, of course, his trusty Charizard. But more importantly, what am I looking at right now? What is this abomination of a Pokemon? You came to help me, in spite of the danger? Thanks, Hop. And you, Orange. You two have really grown tremendously. But no need for you kids to worry. It seems like some power of Eternatus was keeping my team from Dynamaxing. But we've had a champion time all the same. Charizard and the rest of my champion team members have really worn Eternatus down. Now, if I can simply catch it in a Pokeball, we should be able to get this madness under control. Then everything will be back to normal. So watch this. It's gonna be a real champion catch. That was why they were using this line the whole game, was just to make that pun at the end. I guess it's not really a pun, but you know, the champion time, the champion catch, and there it goes. Wait, it's actually a Pokeball? You don't have anything better? Oh my. What? How did he know that was gonna happen? The Charizard, I mean. Apparently it's got Future Sight? And Eternatus breaks out. Oh my. I knew that was gonna happen as soon as our trainer's eyes locked with it. Eternatus has appeared. And even though I was just praising the music for the Rose battle, this might actually top it right here. Okay, I don't really know so far. The chairman theme definitely sounded better. Apparently we can throw a Pokeball at it. Oh, wait, no we can't. Never mind. Well, that actually makes things a little bit easier because that means we just have to take it down. So let's go for our strongest move as Eternatus goes for the Cross Poison, probably telling us that it is a poison type. But honestly, I have no idea what this Pokemon even is. I've seen it once before on like a YouTube thumbnail, but I have no idea what type it is. I have no idea what it's even supposed to be, or if it's a dragon. But I guess that there kind of gives that away too, huh? So it's probably a poison and dragon type, and that means we should get the heck out of here before Violet gets taken down. Unless we're slower, actually, which I kind of knew that we were, so yeah. Unfortunately, Violet is going to go down. And Eternatus still has quite a lot of HP left, so should we go for Daenerys, actually? I believe I saw that we can Dynamax up here. Or wait, Leon said we couldn't, but I feel like I saw the Dynamax symbol. Oh, never mind. My eyes were just playing tricks on me, so let's just go for the Dragon Darts. And Daenerys is actually going to be faster, which means that our Dreepy Missiles are going to be enough to take down Eternatus there. Oh my gosh, is that a black hole at the center of its chest? The same black hole that's in place of my soul. R.I.P. What is happening? Did its nuclear reactor heart just explode? Oh no. I think the darkest day just started, boys. What? Is that Master Hand? Oh my goodness. I'm scared. Someone hold me. Is this what I think it is? Gigantamax Eternatus has appeared. No longer even having a body that resembles anything. Wow, it's huge! Let's take it on together, Orange! That's what he said. But, gladly, Hop. I'm always down to tag team an oversized monster snake with my best friends. I love how we had the side to side there, but what the heck is this thing? It's literally its own galaxy at this point. I'm kind of thinking of Gurren Lagann, or any type of anime made by those creators, where in the end you fight literally a galaxy. What? I can't use any moves! Yeah, what the heck? What are we supposed to do then? Oh my gosh, we're seeing our life flash before our eyes in the background. There was just the giant Diglett statue from Stow on side, and a couple of other things. I forgot! We found the sword and shield in the slumbering weald! Is that how we're gonna take them down? We don't seem to have any options to do that, so maybe I'll just boom burst? Okay, never mind. I don't want to hit Hop's Dubwool. It's been through enough already. As Eternatus continues to store up its energy. Orange, use that sword. It might be old and rusted, but there's gotta be some use to it. Let's do it. That was the sound of the title screen. Whoa. Yes! Are they back to their full forms? No, they still look pretty beat up. Huh? I'm slightly confused what just happened. Did we beam them to our location? Did we just beat the game? Oh, never mind. That sounded like some credits music for a second, but looks like we've summoned Zacian and Zamazenta to help us take down Eternatus. And with the rusted sword and shield, hopefully they can grow to their full power now. Oh, there it is! The sword and the shield! Or I guess the shield and the sword are actually gonna combine? Wait, what? Does this not work unless both wolves are present? Either way, this is insane! Armor Digivolution! Yes! The dogs are back! And Eternatus does not stand a chance now. Oh, this is actually the battle continuing. What? I get it. It's a 4-on-1, just like the max raid battles. Oh, this is sick, dude. Okay, this is a plot twist that I was not really expecting. Not really a plot twist, but I wasn't expecting them to actually join us in the battle like this. Look at them side to side, man. The legendary doggos at their full potential. You're really gonna howl those, Zacian? Come on. Out of anything you could have done. Oh, actually it's raising our attacks. Hop's Dubwool too. and even Zacian. Oh wait, it raised himself. I guess everyone that heard the howl got their attack raised, aside from Eternatus, because I don't think that thing even has ears, so basically every other Pokemon was powered up. As Eternatus goes for the max Whirlwind? Oh my goodness, the Dubwool is gonna live it! Yes, Hobbs Dubwool, the ultimate tank. Let's go! And finally we're gonna be able to hit an overdrive. Looks like we can use our moves now. Thanks to Zacian and Zamazenta, that is. Unfortunately, our overdrive was not very effective, so we should definitely get a different Pokemon out here to battle it. Wait, how do you know their names? Have they ever been mentioned before? Because I'm pretty sure we've never known the names of these legendaries. Unless Sonia actually mentioned them earlier. As Zacian goes for the Behemoth Blade, let's go! These move animations are so sick. And now we're gonna get the Behemoth Bash. Okay, the power of the shield. Let's get it, Zamazenta. That is your name, right? I hope I'm not getting them backwards somehow, but even with a critical hit that didn't do too much, we definitely need to get out of here because there's not much that Violet can do against it being a dragon type. So I think I did go for Volt Switch, but the dogs were way faster than us, so eventually we're going to be able to use that damage though, as apparently the sunlight became harsh. I think it's because Eternatus used the max flare, so maybe that means we gotta bring out Salsa, but not really, because the Fire Lash would still not be very effective, so I guess our only option is Daenerys after all, with the Dragon Darts, the best move in the game. The only thing that can rival the moves that Zacian and Zamazenta just used there, as far as cool animations, those have got to be up there with the signature Z moves. Speaking of, we're going to get to see him again, the Behemoth Blade! That move reminds me of something from another show or anime, but I can't think of what. The back-to-back Behemoth Blast? That's right, the return of the BB. First it was the Brave Bird, now it's the Behemoth Bash and Behemoth Blade. As Zamazenta is going to put a dent into it. And finally we're going to get the DD, that being the Dragon Darts of course. But, oh man, barely not going to finish it off. As we get a critical hit on the second one there. And now the Max Wormwind will come back out. Oh no, that's a dragon move, ain't it? Yep. I'm sorry, Daenerys. Oh, that feels bad, dude. I just realized how fast those dogs are, though. Like, Daenerys is our fastest Pokemon by far and still got outsped. But hold up! I thought Hobbs Dubwool would actually be the one to finish them off somehow, but definitely not. So, who do we go for as our final Pokemon? I guess it's only fitting that Mojo gets to be out on the field to see it all go down. Our partner Pokemon from the very beginning. And we're just going to go for a Stomping Tantrum, which I just realized would have been super effective as well, so maybe we should have gone for that from the start. But it's fine, because I think this Behemoth Blade will finish it off, and it does. In a blaze of glory, the Gigantamax Eternatus will finally go down. This is it! Hurry, Orange! Try to catch Eternatus now! We really get to catch it? Oh my gosh! In any Pokeball too? Okay, hold up. This is the most important decision of our life. What ball do we want Eternatus in? I think it's only appropriate that we use the friend ball, actually. Our new best friend that almost ended the world. How funny would it be to have Eternatus in a friend ball? I wonder if this is like a scripted capture. I don't know, for some reason I think it's not actually going to capture it, but we do get a special animation actually, so maybe, unless, no. What? Oh, I thought it was gonna crash right into us. Oh my goodness. I'm shaking right now. But so is the Pokeball. So come on, Gigantamax Ball. Just shake one more time for us. And yes, we are gonna get the capture in the friend ball as our new best friend, Eternatus, has been caught. That was the loudest catching jingle I've ever heard right there. We even get some nice fireworks for a job well done to our two legendary puppies as they fly into the sunset. That could not have ended any better.